Good morning. Thank you for joining in. This is the Kehillat Shari Torah Daily Halacha Review and Sefirah Omer counting for Monday, May 10th. Today is the 43rd day of the Omer. Hayom Shlosha v'Arba'im Yom Shehem Shisha Shavuot v'Yom Echad LaOmer. We're following along in our day-to-day steps to acquire Torah. So item number 43 in the Mishnah's list of 48 ways to acquire Torah, Shomea Umosif. Shomea Umaisif. This means to listen to words of Torah and add your own thoughts. The reason for this is that when a person's able to bring their own insights, their own chidushim to the table, it's a sign that they truly understand this piece of Torah. Reb Chaim of Volozhin explains that the essence of Chidushei Torah is not necessarily developing an entirely new thought. In fact, any deeper understanding or further clarification of a subject falls under this category of Chidush, newness, something insightful. We have been talking about some of the laws of Yom Tov, particularly first day of Yom Tov as it pertains to second day. What are we allowed to do and not to do on the first day of Yom Tov so as not to prepare for the second day of Yom Tov? The last 2 points Kitzur Shulchan Aruch makes here, one which not so practicable in our times, but interesting to know nonetheless, and the other more so. Here are the last 2 points. Milk, which a non-Jew milks on the first day of Yom Tov in the presence of a Jew, may be used on the second day of Yom Tov. If the milking was done on Shabbos and Sunday is the first day of Yom Tov, it's forbidden to use on Sunday. Milk that was milked on the first day of Rosh Hashanah is also forbidden on the second day, and also on Shabbos if it follows immediately. So nowadays we are buying our milk ahead of time. It sits in the fridge for a while, and it's ready for us for our morning coffee or whatever it is on Shabbos and Yom Tov, but nevertheless interesting to know. A little bit more applicable to our year in and year out practice. The last point he makes here: wicks, candle wicks, for lighting the licht. Wicks that were lit on the first night of Yom Tov and were extinguished may be lit on the second day of Yom Tov. In other words, the wind blew them out. But on the 2 days of Rosh Hashanah, it's forbidden to light a wick on the second day that was extinguished on the first day. It's forbidden to light them even at the other end. However, you're allowed to handle them in order to remove them and replace them. The same law applies when Yom Tov occurs the day after Shabbos. Okay, those are the last 2 points he makes about the first and second day Yom Tov. Tomorrow, Emir Tzashem will start speaking about the laws of rejoicing on Yom Tov. There is a section here about Eruv Tavshilin, what to do when Yom Tov goes into Shabbos. That doesn't apply to us this year for Shavuos, or I believe in the fall for the Yom Tovim, for Rosh Hashanah, Sukkot, and Simchas Torah. So we will leave that for another time, and we will touch on laws of Simchas Yom Tov, the laws of rejoicing on Yom Tov. So please join us then. Have a good day.